And the Aggies will kick this away to get us going. Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The offense going very heavy, bringing in more blockers. Quarterback keeps the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
But the linebackers and really the quarterback of the defense on this play diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. He just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Well, nearly an interception here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up 3rd down instead.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The pass rush closing in. Hits some space around the 30. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, how about the play of this quarterback? 3rd down and long. The defense, you think, is going to bring extra pressure. But not only is he able to get away from the pressure, how about his awareness on where he needs to go to pick up the 1st down? So big yards, great awareness, and a 1st down for this offense.
The Trojans starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They'll run it here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your 1st-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And the same runner's got it again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Running past the 45. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place. They gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And the Trojans' offense is on the move now. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And he drops back in the gun. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
A completion sets up a second down play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Oh, it's snapped to the back. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Good enough for first down yardage.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down and hold up the line of scrimmage. They could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
The Trojans are in the red zone now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Trojans.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
And they tack on the extra point. Believe they can line up here and go for the onside kick. And they make the recovery in the onside kick. The offense keeps it for another possession.
Well, that was a big risk, but they say fortune favors the brave. And that decision was really brave. Borderline crazy, but hey, you can't complain too much. It worked out this time.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Play action here on first down. Quick completion to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Gets the first and still running. What a move. Makes one man miss, picks up the first down before they stop it.
You know, it's not always the flashy play. It's not always you have to throw for a big touchdown or make a huge run as a quarterback. Sometimes it's just being efficient. Take what the defense gives you, move the sticks, keep the drive alive. That's the energy, that's the momentum you really want to play with as a quarterback.
He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
For offense coordinators, you see big runs like that in the first half, and you get real excited because that opens up so much more of your playbook, especially all of your counter plays and your play action.
And the Trojans will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Direct snap to the back. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern California.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, USC.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Number 95, set to kick this one.
That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's escaping the pocket now. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Important second down play coming up. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Quick spin on the run. The gain moves the ball to 34.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Interesting call here by the offense coordinator. Shows you the confidence that he has in his offensive line and running back. But the defense in great position to negate this play and bring up a 4th down.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 for the first possession. They'll run the option. Pitch to the back. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
What a long run from touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And they'll set up for the PAT. With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jordan. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. First down. We're going to throw the football. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. They finally get him down, but the offense with a big spark to wrap up the first quarter of play. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He's hit just before the throw. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Running back has it on a screen now. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on fourth down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Will make it into the end zone. Touchdown, USC. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Powering through. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down in distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Comes the USC offense back on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Looking for some space. It's Peterson. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Bringing pressure. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, the defense does a really nice job here of not only pressuring the quarterback, but not tipping their hand with coverage. They went to double coverage, but didn't show it till late. They confused the quarterback, and they almost came up with an interception.
Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Offense facing fourth down.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
There's nothing better than that. Fourth down and one, hand it off to your back. He's able to get behind that offensive line and pick up the first down for a new set of downs.
The Trojans will line up on 1st and 10. There's the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And here's the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has at running the football and having great backs. And it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Makes the first down, but Casey Price, big hit there at the end.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
And the Trojans are going to cash in here in the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, SC.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab made by the tight end. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. So we reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. To throw, it's Reed. Receiver makes the catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
In the clear at the 25. Into the end zone. Touchdown, A&M. A much-needed score for trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight to try to get themselves back into this game.
Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Set to kick this one away.
Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It will be a touchback. guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. Here's the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 49.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down.
Boy, the quarterback catches a break here. That ball seemed to hang in the air forever. He catches a break with that ball not being intercepted and heading the other way.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking to throw. It's Reed. Goes to his right side there for the completion. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Snags the quick throw. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. An important third down play coming up. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. And here comes a deep shot. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
The Aggies will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. It's a low punt. Won't travel very far. And they down this one just shy of the 40-yard line. And then it's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Trojans will kick it off to begin the second half. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. To the air, it's Reed. Launching it downfield. The ball is picked off. Going the other way, can they stop him? And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. He decides to keep it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, there's the defense stepping up and making a nice play. Let's face it, this quarterback has been tough to deal with. He's been able to run and pick up some good yards, but this time the defense is in position and they tackle him for a loss.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Catch made on the left side. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And they pick up the first on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on 4th down. Try to make it 3 for 3 here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Looks to the left for a quick throw. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. He took his eye off the ball.
Boy, this quarterback has a lot of confidence in his arm. He tried to thread the needle into double coverage. Lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Looking to pass. It's Reed. And this pass is caught. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
The key on a 3rd down between a quarterback and the wide receiver is the timing. That quarterback knows that he's got to get the ball out quickly and on time to give his receiver a chance to not just make the catch and stay in bounds, but to be able to give him a chance to maybe get up.
He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Aggies. And the comeback is on. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
Returner decides to field it. And the returner will be brought down. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. Remember last time we were on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Finding some room at the 25. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Past the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Trojans. No chance to catch it.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Dropping back. It's Reed. Finds an open target on the left side. Eventually taken down, but how about the spin move that earned him first down yardage?
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught for the completion. Breaks a tackle on the play. Makes a decent gain.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense. Waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking to throw again. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And this is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open, took his eyes off the football.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Back to throw. It's Reed. Caught. Completion. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And he's got some open field ahead. So a great return following the pick. Are finally able to get him down.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on second down. It's a quick grab. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
They're going to pick up a first down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show that accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spot. And my gosh, they have so many great quarterbacks over the years that played at USC. Go back to Carson Palmer, the year he won the Heisman. What a brilliant career he had for the men of Troy. Matt Leinart, look back to those Norm Chow offenses, the championships that Matt Leinart won. And, of course, more recently, Caleb Williams for Lincoln Riley, running and throwing and making throws just like that.
And the Trojans looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. He hands it off from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? As a design quarterback keeper. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the Trojans hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. On third down, he drops to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
The field goal is good. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
This one will be fair caught. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And he's got it down there inside the 35. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
38, Texas A&M, 28.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Catch made down inside the 25. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? The offense going to heavy personnel, bringing out the full house. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. The sure hands. It's Hawkins. And the defense wraps him up.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Same tailback, another carry. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Gain of 4. Now, a 4th down.
And the Trojans will look to convert here on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. No, he didn't make it. He is stopped short, so they don't take the chance to add to this lead, and the defense will get the football back.
Wow, Chris, I don't know. You got control of this game, and you go for it here? A little bit confusing. Why even allow your opponent any chance of anything? Finish out the win and just punt it away.
And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Now the delay is called. Offense took a little too much time there. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Can you believe it? Another delay of game penalty on this drive. Wow. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And that run produces a decent gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back. It's Reed. Here's the throw deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, A&M. Trying to come all the way back. That's a crucial score, Kirk. Makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. And I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. The last time they went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. The shotgun running play call. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a 1st down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call. Just keep working that clock.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking for the wide out. Caught over the middle. It's Sampson. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback. Being able to throw the football with the lead in the fourth quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
They'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
And the quarterback keeps it here. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
A gain makes it second and medium. They go with a direct snap. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
The defensive coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Peterson. 0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
2nd down and goal. Here's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense facing 2nd and goal. They're going to run it here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Total control right now, Chris. You just got to assume, just keep running the football. You look at the clock, in their favor. You look at the field position where they are, obviously in their favor. So it just makes sense. Keep it on the ground, keep pounding, run that clock, because you got everything working in your direction.
We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. Can they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal? Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, my gosh. This defense got exactly what they needed. An interception at the right time to get the ball back to their own quarterback and offense to go down and potentially win this game.
And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick grab. Breaking free at the 35. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
You talk about a dream football game at the college level. This guy's now over 400 yards passing today.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. Ball handed off. Breaks loose at the 45. And a big gain across midfield moves the ball inside the enemy 40-yard line. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at the stage of the game.
Well, this is too big of a moment in the game to be able to take a sack like this for this offense. Coming off a huge gain. Critical time, and then to go backwards like that. Interested to see how they'll respond here.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. To throw, it's Reed. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
So an important third down play coming up. A field goal try here will be from 60. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. The offense takes timeout with 26 seconds remaining. Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. To contact on the throw. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Well, really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to criticize for either of these teams on the offensive side. But they put on a great show. But for the two defenses, especially the losing squad, you can't imagine their coach is too happy with their performance.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.